Welcome to Trevor McCormack Music Podcast. I'm Chrissy Mack from Radio Northern Beaches, and I couldn't be more excited to kick off this musical journey with you. Joining me is my brother, the legendary Trevor McCormack, known as Mac, a true storyteller and music enthusiast. With each episode, we're peeling back the layers behind the hits, sharing untold stories from artists and exploring what sparks the creativity behind the music that moves us all. Whether you're a die-hard music fan or just love discovering new sounds, this is the place where passion meets storytelling. So, hit the follow button, share this with your fellow music lovers, and leave a review. Your support keeps the vibe alive. Turn up the volume and get ready to be inspired. And let's dive into the world of music together. Let's go. Well, hello everybody, it's Chrissy Mack here, and I'm with my brother Trevor, and we're back to our talk that we have once a week. So hi Trev, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How is everybody down there?
Well, it's been a bit wet.
Has it?
Yeah,
Okay.
We've had a couple of heavy rain days.
We've only had a little bit, so just enough to water the gardens, keep everything green, so we're doing all right.
We're supposed to be in for quite a bit of rain shortly, so we'll see how we go. But I've had my fire on. It's been a bit chilly.
That's what I've done the same. I'm about to go tomorrow out west, not too far out, well, up towards the mountains from where we are, and go collect a big trailer load. I'm going to split it all, and it's all free, and thank you very much.
Oh, well, that's nice, because I just actually bought $92 worth because I was running out. But my son's managed to find me some wood, and he sort of, because he's on building sites and whatever, he ferrets around and finds me timber, so that helps.
Yes, that helps. That's good kindling too, starter up stuff. Yeah, that works well.
All right, so I hear you're about to take a trip.
Oh, well, yes. The fellow I'm going to get the firewood with tomorrow, he's a good mate of mine, Tex, and he's from Texas. He wears the big cowboy hat, and he's got the big old, what's his name, dastardly do-ruff, or whatever his name is, moustache he's got on him, the big curls on each side. Good mate of mine. He takes me out west, and we go through the forests, and, well, it's all properties. But we go into their properties and pull out some timber, and we do some wood turning, and we might make furniture or tables and all sorts we make out of the wood we bring back, and bring back some firewood as well. So yes, we're heading out to Rome away, a little place called Injune, and from there we just go property to property through friends that we know. And every time we're out there, we either take them, generally we take them some prawns, because they don't get a lot of seafood out that way. So we'll fill a nesty with some prawns and head out. And that's what we did last time. And I think I gave them a CD each, because they don't have a lot of music out that way, entertainment. It's a long way from home. So yeah, that's a bit of fun. And so once we get out there, we just chuck a swag out and have a bit of a sleep out under the stars, or we find an old cabin. There's an old cabin we go to on the river. We stay on a property, and that's where I get inspired as well. So I'll take a guitar and pen and paper. I think the last time I was out there, I wrote a song called The Way It Is. And it was a very simple song, sitting around the campfire, and I just, as I do, started playing a bit of a tune, and the words come out, and I suppose it's about life itself, another one of those life songs. One life, one chance, one step, one romance. And what was the rest of it? One sun, one light, just things like that. It's just all the single things that just make life easy, and that's how it is. And that's it, the way it is.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know where it come from. It's just, you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're looking at the stars, you've got no phone reception. It is as quiet as a mouse. It's as dark, it's as black can be. That's why the stars just stand out so beautifully. It's the most amazing place when you're out in the middle of nowhere. There's not a light inside, and you go by the moonlight. If there's no moon out, the stars are even brighter. They're just so powerful. You just sit there looking up at the stars, and it's a beautiful place to be.
Yeah, I love those sort of places. I used to love being down Lake Yukonbean because that's quite far away, and the night sky is amazing down there. And then up at Bathurst, where I used to go to a friend's place, used to do a lot of art up there. I used to love getting up there into the countryside, and the night skies are amazing up there. And you're so far away. There's no phones. There's no television, there's just, friends and the fire and music and chatter, and it's such a nice thing to do. Not enough kids do it these days.
Oh, yeah, and if you're musically minded, you sit out there and you can play a harmonica or a guitar or any instrument that you can take out and play, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I love that sort of atmosphere. It's just, the city is just too cluttered, too bright, there's a place and a time for the city, but the being away and the creativity of those sorts of places is the most amazing thing.
Yep. Well, that's why I like to skip down to Byron Bay every now and then and have a bit of a float around down there, because I go onto 100 acres there, which is right near Byron. It's 3 minutes out of Byron Bay, the other side, but you just disappear off the road, drive down a driveway, and then disappear into a beautiful forest, and it's just so peaceful. It's a great place to just reflect and think about things and potter with some wood, wander through the bush. Yeah, it's great.
So speaking of creativity, what's been happening with you and your music?
Not too much since we last spoke, actually. I picked the guitar up last night and had a bit of a tinker again and played with a few tunes, but I'm still waiting to actually hang out with a few people that we met through the Country Stars contest that we did. So I have been in touch with a few people and they've all gone, yep, everyone's pretty busy at the moment because there's a lot of festivals and things happening. So once they all settle a bit, I think there's a Mullaney. I saw a Mullaney festival.
Yeah, you mentioned that last week when
So I haven't talked to him about that yet because he's away doing a lot of stuff, I think, down Sydney way. So when he comes back from there, I'll touch base with Cole, and I might get involved in that sort of last minute if we got time. But I'm heading away on the end of the month, just for a couple of days, and head out and just refresh and see what happens with the music and have a bit of a rest while I'm out there.
Well, that sounds very refreshing. And so what's happening down at the new studio?
The new studio, well, I'll be heading down there next week, but that's actually kicking in really good. Dave's doing really well down there. I've got to do a bit more advertising and spread a few more cards and a few more brochures in some windows, and we'll drum up some more business there. But that's all fresh, it's all growing. We're going to look at, hopefully too, online selling of parts and bits and pieces, all your accessories, strings, anything and everything, even down to the instruments if they want. So
well, that sounds interesting. That's a lot of work, though.
That's a lot of work, which we'll have to get a couple of people to help us with that, being online and then packaging and selling and marketing. And so there's a whole big door that Dave would really like to get involved with. So I said, yeah, we can do that. He got a bit excited when we had a meeting about that one. But that's a bit of work to go. That'll take a while. He already sells a few little bits and pieces there now. So I said, look, mate, you can expand this right out to, all your reps, all your companies, businesses, where all your guitars and all your parts come from. I said, let's go online. Seems to be the way to do everything these days.
Yeah, it certainly is. All right, what about the bar next door? Are they open yet?
No, still going. We had a party there. Did I talk to you about that?
You did. Yeah, you did.
Had a good night. Met a few people there. So, no, they're still working on that. That can't be too far away because there is a festival going through there as well. I think they said it was a country one. So there'll be music in all the bars and cafes in the street, and we've got that one locked in for us. So we are definitely playing there. I'm just not quite sure of the date yet. But yes, it's a country festival in Sandgate itself, and there'll be a lot of music happening. So if you're around when you see it advertised, have a wander through. If you see me or you know who I am, come say hello.
Yeah, do. I'm sure that the listeners would love to have a chat with you and get to know you personally as they've been listening to you for some time now.
Yep, well, we've got all our students we're going to put in there that want to have a go on playing out live, so we'll give them all a shot in the earlier parts of the day, and then Dave and I'll do a good, probably 5 or 6 songs at the end of the sets of all these guys, and we'll have a bit of fun.
Well, that sounds like you're going to have a great time with that festival. Yeah. All right, I think I have to get, again, I'm working night shift, so I'm going to work again, so I'll have to get myself sorted out. I was going to ring you earlier, but I fell asleep.
I forgot. I got occupied. Very busy man I am.
Oh, right. And by the way, I found the Lost interview. Did I mention that?
week. Yes.
Yes, I lost the interview totally, but it turns out that because I was doing several interviews at the same time, I put it into my 50s and 60s show instead of into your interview podcast.
Oh, right.
So when I was going through my 50s and 60s show, I found it popped up, and I went, oh my gosh, now I've got to put another 2 songs in there. I'll delete that and put another 2 songs in there because my timing was out. But anyway, at least I found it because I could not figure out where it had disappeared to. But anyway, all right, well, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll talk to you next week.
All right, everybody, stay safe. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, don't forget to check out Trevor McCormack's YouTube for Trevor's latest music video, which is going off. So don't forget to have a listen. And you can also go to Trevor McCormack Music for any podcasts that you might have missed. So don't forget to follow and share.